Hey, welcome to Questions and Answers with Pastor V. Today's question that I received is about faith and doubt. The person is saying, I have faith and doubt. What do I do? Help me with this. I gave a message, a sermon earlier today saying it's okay to have doubt while you believe. And I made this comment. You are not saved by the strength of your faith, but rather you are saved by the strength of the object of your faith. Okay? And therefore, that's why it's okay for us to doubt. And I gave this analogy. Suppose you are rock climbing and you found yourself caught. You can't move upward or downward. You are stuck, and there's only one way for you to escape this scenario. There's a root sticking out of the cliff, and if you hold on to that, if you can grab it, that means you will be saved. You will be rescued. Now, here's the thought process. You could say, I don't know if that's going to hold. I have doubt about the root. But in your doubt, you hold on to the root and you are saved, you are rescued. And that's why I believe this is a correct biblical assertion when I say you are not saved by the strength of your faith. You are saved by the strength of the object of your faith. And therefore, your faith is holding on to the grace of Jesus Christ, the person of Christ, the works of Christ, what he is, who he is, and what he has accomplished. And that is the strength of the object of your faith. And hence, it's okay to have faith that is weak. It's okay to have faith that is fully robust because you have certain doubts, and yet it's the strength of the root. Okay? Now, so here is the question to clarify in the analogy the person's asking. The act of holding on to the root makes it sound like the onus is on us to keep holding on. Okay? Here will be my response. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8 and 9. For it is by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not of yourselves, but it is the gift of God. The holding on to the root is your faith, right? Okay. And the Lord is saying, through the words of the Apostle Paul, you are not saved by faith. Did you catch that? You are saved by grace through faith. And this is not of yourselves, but it is the gift of God. The grace is a gift of God. The faith is a gift of God. Okay? And yet, as my mentor, Neil Plantinga, my professor, used to say, God gives the gift of grace. God even gives the gift of faith. But the act of believing, we must do, and we get to do. God does not do the act of believing for us. He gives us the gift of faith, and yet you and I, we get to participate in this salvific work. Let me assure you, Philippians chapter 2, continue to work out your salvation in fear and trembling, for it is God who works in and through you to will and to act according to his good purpose. Here's the command. Work out, not work for salvation. Work out your salvation. It's your responsibility. Believing is your participation in your salvation. Okay? You have to believe. It is so important. You cannot be saved unless you believe. You are saved by grace through faith. And yet, listen to this, such a comforting promise. It is God who works in you and through you to will and to act according to his purpose. So therefore, God is giving you the ability and the volition and the power and for you to hold on. It is important, vitally important. Without holding on, you will not be saved. But even holding on, God is going to will and act in and through you. Let me offer another analogy. Okay, did you hear me say the importance, the absolute vital important necessity of your faith for your salvation? Yes, you have. Okay? But how much faith do I need to have? How strong of a faith? Let me take you to Numbers chapter 21. The Israelites in the wilderness, they were grumbling and complaining against God. They rebelled against God. They said, why did you bring us out of Egypt? We hate this, we hate this. So God sent venomous snakes among the people. And they bit people and they were dying. And they repented and asked Moses, please, 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 talk to the Lord. Pray to the Lord that we may be saved. And he does, and the Lord gives this instruction. Make a snake. Scholars say, so Moses made a bronze snake. And the Lord said, make a snake and put it on a pole, and everyone who looks at it will be saved. Okay? So imagine this. You have rebelled against God. You grumble, complain against God, and you are bitten by a venomous snake, and you are dying on the ground. You are paralyzed. You can't do anything. All you have to do is look to the snake on the pole. That's foreshadowing of Jesus Christ. All you have to do is look to the snake. That the Lord doesn't say, stand up on your feet. He doesn't say, stand up on your feet and come and walk towards the snake on the pole. No, he doesn't. All you have to do is just look. Looking, everybody can do. Looking, anyone can do. So again, the importance of faith and the power, the strength of your faith is not all that important. It is important. Faith is a necessity, but you are saved by the strength of the object of your faith. Bye for now.